Is this thing on? Hello? It is I, Dexter.
Hey, it's Ben.
Hello here.
Hello, it's us!
Message from Father.
Prepare for launch. 3, 2,
Sorry to
1.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5 of the Incoming Transmission podcast. We just finished recording episode 4, which is about all the pick of the days we missed. And now we're going to be talking about all the big things like devblogs and the live streams that we covered. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to talk about all the things we confirmed. It's going to be great. So first of all, right after that Nowhere week, we had another kind of semi-week where we talked about the Powerpuff Girls a lot. And we got this devblog called Who's Got the Power?
We've got the power.
And it is a devblog made by Vert who explains all the different changes the Powerpuff Girls are making. Or we're making to the Powerpuff Girls. The main thing being that we updated their look to make them look even better than they already do.
They look pretty neat.
As you can see, we changed Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, and those models on the devblog are one-to-one scale, so we did make them taller as well.
You could almost say it's great.
Because they were really tiny for some reason. And now they're like player size, which is cool.
Weren't they like older than the player? How old was the player?
The player is I don't know how old the player is. The Powerpuff Girls are all 14. So you can see we updated the texture. I think my favorite part, at least, are the more vibrant colors that Vert gave them. I think they're really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pop. It looks
I also
more
like how there aren't like a bunch of random like creases and wrinkles drawn into it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Blossom's eyes look
that
a
was
lot
good.
better now too.
Yeah.
My favorite part
Yeah, she's
was
not
the
tired.
Burbia music in the background of the video that was like 45 seconds long.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite part of the
Oh,
entire
that's Suburbia? I didn't even know.
And as well
Yeah, there's
as
a little part.
updating the models, Vert mentioned Belladonna a bit. He didn't have to update it that much, but he did touch her up a bit.
He fixed her face, which everyone appreciates.
Mm-hmm. And we also had this short video demonstrating some of the animations the facial animations that NPCs now give while doing their idols animation. For example,
Idle animation.
yeah. For example, well, yeah, they have more than one. For example, Buttercup grits her teeth when she like bashes her knuckles.
Like
Blossom smiles when she does a little like hip hip parade dance or whatever. Bubbles closes her eyes and like while she dances, so it's like real. And they're a really cool one that personal favorite of mine that wasn't included in the video is Belladonna's idol. That was in the original game where she like tries to fly but can't. Vert added facial animations to that to make it much better. And it's great.
Yeah, that was good.
I can't
That's
wait to
cool.
see hers.
Pretty. What about us?
What?
Do we get idle animations? Will our characters blink? I mean,
Please, can we finally blink our eyes? Our eyes are gonna
I don't know.
Our eyes are gonna fall
That's
out
why
of
we
our
wore
head.
blindfolds, because we couldn't
But you know,
blink.
even if we can't as players, you know what can? Nanos. As you showed, Nano Buttercup has some new animations for her emotes, like her happy, her sad, her tired animation, her pumped up animation. It's all cool.
So cute.
I'm not
I
sure
kind of
if
like
the
how the
first picture-
nanos are dressed differently too.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the first expression in the devblog is her doing misfire or it's like some other kind of animation. I'm not quite sure on that one, but speaking of nanos, right under that, we get confirmation of a new nano you can pick up in FusionFall Legacy, Belladonna. Out of all the characters, is getting her own nano.
My God.
I didn't see that one coming, honestly. Cause you
I don't
can't,
think anyone
'cause-
saw it.
I called it.
It's
But like
so
you
cute.
wouldn't expect like two Buttercup nanos, but like
Not
guess
too bad.
In a game where we have 20 Ben nanos or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
but they're like different aliens.
And
It doesn't
Belladonna's
matter.
They're all
different
the same person
Who
though.
cares? It's
They have
all
different
Ben.
powers.
So Belladonna has a nano here. You can see her in all her glory.
But yeah, it's fine. I like
So
it.
let's hear some of your ideas. What do you think the Belladonna nano is gonna be like? Powers, how you get it, I guess
it's
Type
gonna
already
be a
confirmed his blast
Blast-On's
ons.
nano
Yeah, we already confirmed the
because
type
of reasons. And
I think one of her powers is gonna be Wake Me Up, where she plays and she cries and it heals you.
okay, so you said Belladonna tries to like fly, right?
Yeah. That's one of her idol enemies.
Alright, so like, this might sound stupid, but what if she has like a jump?
Jumper
or, like,
rocket.
A rocket, yeah.
Yeah.
One of those
I like
powers.
that.
But she
I was
can't.
thinking,
How that has to do with music.
She doesn't remember how to fly.
Exactly, so you said she tries to, right?
Tries, then doesn't.
Yeah, she
Wait,
gets.
Having a
but, like,
rocket
Have
is
you
like
seen the
you're
animation?
trying
She
to
gets
fly.
like clean, like half a foot off the ground.
Yeah, that's why I said jump, because rocket is higher than
That
jump,
gets
right?
you a lot more than half a feet off the ground.
It's exaggerated.
High jumps rule.
Also,
I feel like
oh.
how you have to get her is like you have to like find a way to like unlock a special like quest from her or something.
Post
Like,
game.
Just one of those like secret like quests like just kind of like pops up, but you can only get it if you unlock some other type of like secret quest.
hmm
Like real
Oh, yeah.
in-depth like Easter egg type stuff.
We also did mention that you'll get
I
this
just
from
thought of something.
Fusion Belladonna and not Fusion Buttercup. So she'll have her own.
that
fusion.
makes me think that it would be like one of the tertiary nanos that you get from the Roman fusion.
If Belladonna has a mission, I think it's gonna be Blossom and Bubbles think that Fusion Belladonna is actually Buttercup because she's like floating around and beating stuff up, and you have to go and figure out if it's the real one or not, and it ends up not being the real one. But then at the end of the mission, Belladonna contacts you and says, "Hey, I'm here, wherever she is."
Like when Ace and Fusion Belladonna, you know, were a thing.
It wasn't Fusion
I ship
Belladonna.
it.
It was some game.
I have a quick little question about Belladonna.
Uh-huh.
So in the original game, she has that one mission, I'm Still Standing, where she sends you to go talk to Blossom and Bubbles and Utonium.
Yes, sir.
Does she remember them in Legacy?
Yeah. So the amnesia stuff, I guess it's the same as the original game. The amnesia stuff happens before the player comes in the picture, so she kind of remembers who she is now. Like while you're playing the game, she
But she wants
recognizes.
to stay.
Well, yeah, she's like, they took her in, and she's like, she's still kind of, I don't know, it's just a whole kind of weird situation, right?
This is my new family.
I mean, they know. Did they know? They knew she was Buttercup, right? Like,
Yeah, and they
when
just played it off. The Gangrene gang knew that she was Buttercup.
Gangrene Gang social experiment.
And by the time you reach her in Legacy, she will know who she is. And I think
Good.
probably a bit beforehand.
Cool.
But that's not the most exciting thing about the devlog, right? There's also,
Right.
since we're never bringing the silhouettes back, we decided to throw you guys a bone and give you guys this slightly compact silhouette thing. There are, I'll say it, there are 4 nanos in the silhouette.
It's Princess, Ace, some other guy, and some other guy.
And they're
You
all
already
from
know one of my guesses.
they're all from the Powerpuff Girls
Princess,
series.
Ace, Fuzzy, Bunny.
So obviously we can see Princess Morbucks with cause of the hair.
Princess Morbucks, Ace.
Ace with the Ace's shoes.
Airs.
We need a bunny nano in honor of Bunny, and the nano item will be that little patch of shirt.
I feel like Miss Bellum's in here.
Do any of them
Didn't-
look like Bunny?
Didn't they?
One
don't
of
know-
them
I don't
does
know what
look
Bunny looks like,
Bunny,
honestly.
Kind of mess
I've
with
never
the
seen
shape
that
of it.
episode.
Bunny looks like a giant grenade.
I've only seen Bunny's face. I don't know what the
You've
rest of her
never
body
seen
looks like.
okay, pretty much picture an upside down pear with a head
Oh,
on the
no.
bottom of it. Yeah, that's what Bunny is like.
Does she have legs?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
like they're like usual legs, but like her arms are like hugely muscular. That's why everyone thinks it's Bunny on the left side, because her legs are normal, but she has muscular arms and like a big head and body.
They're all
She
just
can have Bunny
all of them.
explosion. She could have Bunny explosion. That's power, where she explodes, and then you lose the nano forever.
It's a one-time use.
But you get her nano item back, and you have to do it all over again. Because
Great.
if it's that little patch of shirt that is left of her after she blows up.
What if your inventory's full when that happens?
Well, it'll be transferred to your bank or something. I don't know.
What if your bank is full?
Then you just
You're out
put
of
life.
I
Rip.
feel like Miss Bellum or Sedusa's in here, just based off one's shoes.
Miss
Didn't-
Bellum
did-
would work because she had a face reveal, right? Half of her face was covered though.
So,
Oh,
And
Really?
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why wouldn't half her face and the nano be covered then?
exactly.
didn't
but
they
can
have
do
like?
that.
Didn't they confirm the mayor nano on like the
Yep,
Yeah.
Mayor Nano.
D&D.
is
But here's the
confirmed.
thing.
podcast?
I won't say if he's in there or not because I actually don't know. But
Why wouldn't Mayor have a nano though? That's the thing.
Because mayor's awesome.
No, why wouldn't he?
I mean, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Back.
hey, did you guys hear that?
Welcome.
What?
It sounds like a New Music Monday.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey,
And
that's
it's-
pretty good.
And it's
That was a
Music
good
Monday number
transition.
3 with Pan Man. I know this doesn't come like chronologically next, but I'm just gonna stick with the legacy stuff and then go to all the retro stuff. We can have them all at once. But
Okay.
we got Music Monday number 3, Mandark's House, where Pan Man released a new track that will be playing in the background of this song. You might have heard it in the background of the last song because Pan Man has graciously awarded me 2 songs to use now, or 2 extra songs to use in my videos,
Ooh.
being Mandark's House and the Take 5 one from the live stream during like the breaks and stuff.
Oh, I really like the Take 5 one.
YouTube to MP3, am I right?
Yeah. So,
Same.
But-
Audacity, right?
No,
so
YouTube
what do you
to
guys think
With our
of
voices
Mandark's
over
House? The theme, I think is good.
It's hot.
It's
It's
Darth
popping.
Vader's theme.
Yeah.
It's the Imperial March. That's what it's called. But
Yeah, that one. That.
I don't know, I really like it.
I love all of Pan Man's music.
And man was a good find. How'd you guys
Indeed.
come across him? Was he like
Dogon.
just doing Mario Kart, and then you guys said, "Hey, want to come work for Legacy?" And he was like, "Sure."
It was all Dogon. I don't know.
We won't pay
Ah.
you, but sure, I'll work with you.
Great new track from Pan Man.
Pan Man
I love
never
the electronic
fails.
stuff. It's like, Mandark's the scientist, right?
Mhm.
So
Never
he's
fails to amaze us.
electronic.
Never
He's
fails
awesome.
or he fails.
He never
Never.
fails to
Okay,
amaze us.
Never
that's better.
Pan Man is
amazing.
super lit, bruh.
I like his
So-
Mario Kart music too. It's pretty good.
Alright, so the next retro devlog, or the first of the 3 that we'll be covering, is 002, which is about the monkey skyway agents and how they work. It's really cool. I helped me and Devin and WorldSilt, I guess. We pathed most of them
Nice.
together. I took, or he did the whole future, right? No, I did like one in the future. He did the rest. I did half the suburbs. He did half the suburbs. He did the wilds and the dark lines, and I did all of downtown. So, all those work.
Like,
We
you
tried to
can-
give them some pretty cool routes. Nothing that takes you out of your way, or takes exceptionally long to get to.
They like actually go
Place.
through like building gaps
But
now.
they don't take lazy routes, and there was some missed potential, especially from City Station to Tech Square, and vice versa. They go through Dex Labs instead of going next to it, which I thought was pretty cool. They also duck and weave around the slider rails. They go through some of the openings in the buildings downtown. I'm pretty
I
sure
like the one.
the Sector V to Peach Creek flies you right over the cul-de-sac like doors, so you're like barely missing those, which is cool. And Blackhead to Camp Kidney takes you under the Camp Kidney sign, which is
Oh,
cool.
that's
Ride
cool.
fun.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's cool.
It's a fun ride.
I like the one that goes through Forgotten Falls.
Yeah, that one's cool too. That also like bobs and weaves underneath the platforms.
I feel like that's gonna scare some players. Like a monkey's just gonna come out of nowhere.
They're all tested and they all work. I definitely did not forget Mojo's Volcano to City Station though. Definitely wasn't me. I didn't forget him.
Yeah, like in the
Sure,
original game, they would just fly up in the air, and you would get really bored really quickly.
I always
now
used
it-
that as a bathroom break whenever I went on those Skyway agents.
I usually
Might even
actually
spam
like.
the song "I Believe I Can Fly."
I believe I can fly.
So, in also other news, I guess it's the same kind of style of I guess feature, but along with the Monkey Skyways, Devblog 003 for retro demonstrates sliders and how we kind of fix them. Not really not 100% fixed them. They still have their issues, being that they don't really have many roots, but we did fix them.
Wait, what?
To
I
best
mean,
of
it's
our
a
mean,
ability.
how
bus,
many roots?
so...
Kevin, like they don't have like, you know, all those the slider rails in City Station, they're just unused. That's what I meant. You can't really, you
no.
can't
Oh
really
yeah,
do
I remember
anything to
seeing
those.
those like in those ones.
They
that
were.
you could
I
just
don't think they're
I would
really used
always
for the
just walk on
sliders
them.
anyway. They're mainly used for
They weren't.
transportation.
Yeah, they're just kind of like above
Walking
ground
transportation.
walking.
But they are really cool. They do work. They're all
I'm
great.
impressed
You should
that
add. You should
can't
add
do
hollow
emotes
fence. You should add
while
hollow
on-
fences
No.
so they look cooler and actually look like walkways instead of unused slider things.
It's okay.
Emotes are broken on the bus. Made me sad.
It's okay. We'll fix that.
It's a
Soon
good
TM.
thing.
Moving on, we fixed a lot of the moving on those sliders. It was really bad.
It's like
Poor
stuff
Kevin.
like-
Every time there's a problem with dancing, he gets a word from me about it.
I'm not sure about dancing being fixed on that. I don't know. Though. Movement on that is really weird.
Yeah, it's because like you're constantly in motion, so like the emotes are messed up.
But we did fix movement on there, so when you move on those, it used to be a lot worse.
Yeah.
But it's
They would never
better.
stop. Ever.
Yeah. So the slider.
I think you used to skip around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it,
you
did.
used to, like,
It was
hover
it
over
glitched
it.
out. It like glitched out a couple times. Like it just like skips like a couple.
Yeah. Really easy.
Yeah,
to
but
follow.
now when you move on it, it's smoother. I mean, it still skips if you're standing on a weird surface, but
Yeah,
Like, if
before
on
it's
the
like
edge,
you could
but-
stand normally, and then like if you had like the slightest bit of lag or anything, like suddenly like you're thrown off the bus. It's just like, wait, I didn't even move.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's fine.
You can fly.
Party bus.
Yeah, so there are some good amount of stops, right? It will hopefully make the slider a bit more attractive to use. I know it wasn't really the most popular method of transportation, so
Party
we'll hopefully
bus.
try to remedy that as best as we can. And the newest Retro Devblog, or probably not the newest when you're watching this, because we do have one coming out tomorrow, I believe,
Oh,
right? It was,
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
do have
gonna
one coming out
spoil
tomorrow.
anything here though.
I don't know what it's
Oh.
about.
Well, we won't be spoiling it because it'll go up
Well,
after.
well, true, but I'm not gonna say anything here about it.
Kevin, I don't know what it's about at all. They never told us, but there's one coming
Wait,
out
I wasn't-
tomorrow. Not tomorrow as in like if you're watching this, but we're recording this on Thursday, so there'll be one out on Friday the 9th. So this will
Nice.
most likely be uploaded after that because editing is a pain. But this last devlog is Retro Devblog 005, and it is the group update that we've been
Yay.
wanting to show you guys for a while.
Oh, we finally have groups.
So,
So
groups,
happy.
buddies, trades, all that stuff is under this invite system that the game has.
Be right back.
So it queues up invites. So if let's say I'm chilling with Becky and Ray and Gangster Kid, and Becky wants to trade, and Ray wants to be friends, and Gangster Kid wants me to join a group, I join Gangster Kid, or I'll accept Becky's trade because it comes first.
Goes
Trade
in
with her.
queue.
I'll deny Ray's friend request, and then I will join Gangster Kid's group. And they queue up in order in which you receive them, which is nice. Also, the fact that you can have buddies and you can have groups to go explore with your friends is always great. As you can see from the pictures, they have the UI. The UI works. The invites work. And a little extra something is that monsters. We also mentioned in the live stream, but we'll get to that later. That monsters now move kind of in packs like they did in the original.
Groups, yes.
If it is one of the monsters that do
Nice.
it.
They also spawn in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that is for testing purposes.
Spawns and damage rates aren't.
If we want to test things, we'd rather have them spawn quickly instead of waiting for them to respawn.
and that isn't just no, that isn't really for testing. It's mostly because it's just spawn rates aren't.
Kevin, I
there.
was trying to sound smart. Okay, so Stevie, you are my lovely assistant for this section.
Which one are we doing first?
We're gonna do, I guess we're on retro, so we'll do retro first. Even though Legacy chronologically came first, but we'll do retro because we're kind of like on that topic. So, as you know, right, we had this live stream. We had 2 live streams, in fact. One for Legacy, one for Retro. We confirmed a lot of good stuff. Stevie is my lovely assistant here. He has pretty much all the information we confirmed. And we're gonna go through the list, talk about everything. It's gonna be great.
So, first, monsters are fully functional all over the future. Well, mostly, but yeah.
Yeah, fully functional to an extent. Obviously, we mentioned how the damage, their health, it's all temporary because we don't
They're
exactly
basically
have that
just
data.
there in the future. That's it.
Yeah, they do.
You
They
complete
do
all the
monster
missions in the
things.
future now.
They spawn. They move around. They'll fight you. They'll come chasing after you if you get too close.
Chase
And
me.
they will. They'll drop obviously temporary amounts of goods, but they do drop the correct good. Like they drop
Good.
fusion matter into us and all that. Just not the correct amount yet. But
Soon to him.
yeah, monsters is a really fun thing. I placed some monsters. I'm gonna be placing more monsters, presumably.
Soon, TM.
Great
Soon
job.
TM. But yeah, the future is fully fleshed out with monsters. I think a few exceptions being Don
Great
Doom and
moves.
Bad Next.
Keep it up.
I'm fairly certain, and like some of the ones that paths, like complex paths. And
Great moves,
you can
Frizzy. Keep
you
it
can
up.
technically, or at least last time I played, you could technically get through the future if you I don't know what I had to do. I'm pretty sure you can just get through the future
Just at the
legit.
farm.
Spawn things in beforehand.
Yeah, if you spawn your nanos in, I'm pretty sure you could you can go through. No, you can get those. I don't remember. But you can get through the future.
No,
confirmed.
you could get the nanos. You
Yeah.
just had to spawn the correct enemy.
Yeah.
And now that those are in place, you can go through the future legit.
Mhm.
Well, with a few issues, but
Yeah, with a few issues, but that'll be fixed, obviously. But yeah, monsters are shaping up to be cool. I placed the one in Genius Grove Future. If you're ever wondering, if you're walking through and be like, man, these monster placements are just top notch. It was me.
I'll be sure to keep that in
nothing
mind.
special. You just did a radius. You just did a radius, and they move in a radius.
I put them in some cool locations.
Expose. He didn't make
Also,
a
I want
path.
to, I guess, make a disclaimer that we don't have 100% accurate data on where all the monsters went. So we're doing it on memory and video. So in areas like Genius Grove of the Future, where there is no incentive to go there because there are no missions in that build, we kind of just place them wherever.
Wait, really? There's not a single mission in Genius Grove of the
Once
future?
they move Mandark, no, there aren't any.
I thought the only mission there was Eddie's lair.
No, they moved that to Petrie.
No,
Oh my.
Why does it
there's
even
absolutely
exist?
nothing there. Only
Exactly.
thing like exciting about Genius Grove, the future, was that like fountain that disappeared in the past
Yeah,
for
they
some reason,
added-
and there were ants all over the place there.
They
so.
added
They have time for
Vortex
construction.
later. That was like the only thing. But
Why'd they move people? I liked Samurai Jack at
to
Coach Shunkyard.
streamline the future so it didn't take so long. It's supposed to be like the tutorial after the tutorial, basically.
Question: Why
Yeah.
was Genius Grove even there?
Because they didn't want to remove it.
And it wouldn't have made much sense to remove it at that point.
Yeah, so
It was
the
fun
monster,
when
the,
we did
the
that.
point is that I'm trying to make is that the monsters there aren't going to be 100% accurate with the game. I did it solely based on memory. I didn't, because there were no videos that I could watch and see.
Hey, as long as drop tables are the same, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna care
Wait.
about the path.
They
Wait, were there ever
they
missions
aren't
there?
going to be the same because we don't have their data.
Again,
For
we're
anything
gonna make them
server-wise.
as close as humanly possible.
Oh,
Yeah.
my chart's gonna be incredibly inaccurate now.
Just put some like those flying things from that are in the past there.
And in my opinion, if it was the same, it can be boring. So I'd like to switch some things up at least.
Well, everyone have fun trying to find the ultra rares again.
Good luck!
I mean, it'd be kind of boring if everything else is the same.
I never
Square
ever
one.
grinded for anything.
Stevie, hit me up with number 2.
The email system is functional.
Yeah, that is the most used feature in the game.
Yeah, always.
Oh,
You
definitely.
know, people might have used it.
I definitely touched it once.
I used it strictly for sending stuff to my storage.
Yeah, there was let's see. What's it? Blah, 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 blah. So the emails, you got emails from both players and NPCs. The NPC ones always worked because they were just, I think they were client side, but player emails obviously can't be because they're from other players, and those work just fine now. Alex sent us a few test ones during the stream, I believe, and also the system can send you an email. So okay, obviously the one you guys are probably gonna get when you join is gonna be like, thank you for playing the retro beta.
That might be used for other things.
And it also,
Are you gonna use it for like, oh, we're gonna shut down for maintenance on this
announcements,
day?
events, maintenance, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Much better.
Well,
than,
if we're
like,
going down for maintenance, you'll actually get the actual system.
The actual system alert, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's kind of handy. Like if you like
Well,
log
if
in,
I wanted to
like,
mail-
maintenance is like that Wednesday. You can email everyone, and be like, hey, just so you know, we're like shut down on Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Yeah, it's a good.
There's other uses for it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, there are probably some good ones. Also, you can send them to I believe I'd never used email, but I'm pretty sure there's like a buddy feature where you can send them to your buddies easily or whatever.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
can
you
select
can.
buddies, and there's like your entire buddy list.
Yeah.
And like you
So
can
that'd be
add
cool
like
for
5
communicating with
items.
friends. Especially if your friend is never online and you still want to talk to him.
Yeah, they can just see it when they get back.
It's all good. Hit me up with number 3.
Kooky Sanban.
That's not number 3.
Infected zones are all set up.
No, that's number
it is.
that's number 3. Number 3 is on the list.
Not if you're Ben 10.
What is it, Stevie?
Infected zones are all set up.
Yeah, infected zone instances.
The instances. Yeah, I set up this.
So if you don't want to like all the techie language, right? Basically, you can't see people outside the infected zone anymore.
That's
which is how it was and how it.
You see what you need to see when you're in that area. Yeah.
Yep. So you can see the world outside, but you can't see any people.
Is
Or
it the
NPCs,
same
Or
looking game?
NPCs or any
Enemies.
enemies. Yeah. Yeah.
You
It's
see
the
them.
worst.
Or could you like see players and enemies and stuff outside of the infected?
You couldn't.
Oh.
They were all instants. They were all their own little.
Which is why
You can only see. You can only see what one you're in. Yeah.
Yeah, which is why you couldn't. That's pretty much what happened whenever you entered a fusion layer. You entered an instance.
Yeah, that's.
Which is why you needed a group if you wanted to play with your friends in a fusion layer.
Yeah, because that group would put you in that same instance.
Yeah, your group
so
would
you-
all join the instance with you.
As was shown off in a previous dev blog, monkeys are all functional, but scampers were shown off.
Yeah,
during the stream.
scampers. Not too much to say there, really. Just point A to point B. You just warp.
Fun fact: monkeys have a weird issue now.
Yeah, monkeys have a very
If
strange
you've
issue.
noticed it during the stream, he actually went to 0-0 and then quickly went back.
I don't know what's
That's
causing
why.
that.
That's why it
because
went like
No one touched
white.
the monkeys since, but
they randomly broke.
it's not really that terrible of an issue. It's just a bit annoying.
Yeah, we don't know why that happened.
I saw that. You know how there was like duplicates of the scamper and the monkey?
Oh, that's another.
I think that's a bug, but I think that there could like it'd be a cool idea if we could have like 2 scamper guys because one could be the pilot and then another could be a co-pilot or whatever. It'd be like a nice little world
Yeah,
building.
but they were named the same model, same voice. That would be weird.
It's just weird.
It's just kind of.
And the reason
awkward.
why it's like that is because of how they used to work.
Yeah, it's super easy to fix them. We just never gotten around to it.
Oh, okay.
Like I could fix them. That's how.
Oh, that must be easy then.
easy. Thanks, Becky.
You know I love you, Frizzy. Don't worry.
Hit me up with number 4, Stevie. I'm getting a bit heated.
the time machine works.
Yeah.
Hey.
That was a great story. Probably one of my most.
Warping is actually the best story.
Yeah, warping.
think
But probably my favorite bonding moment with Alex. We were just alone in a call one night, and I just mentioned the time machine. Just like I wasn't even in context with like retro or anything. He's like, "How do you think the time machine works?" I'm gonna go figure out how it works. And then 5 minutes later, he's like, "Hey,
Oh, that
it works."
Hey, it worked.
It works.
No, there actually is a time machine story on how it actually works.
There is a better time machine story, but I don't know if Alex wants me to tell the world about it.
It's kind of disgusting.
It is a bit disgusting, so it's not safe for work.
Time travel.
But yeah, time machine. You can go to the time machine, pick your guide, warp to the past, have her guide. It's all great.
I could probably tell it's not really that bad of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're doing it, it basically contacts a what was it? An NPC called Warp to the Past.
No, it's just to the past.
Or to the past, yeah, rather. And you can barely hear what is it? One of the
it's a Dexbot
voice. Yeah, saying hello or whatever.
Yeah,
so it's kind of gross how they do it.
Like how Dexbots have like the adios amigo voice when they're like warping you or whatever.
Yeah, you can hear that.
You can faintly hear it when the time machine. You could hear that in the original game.
Yeah, because all it's doing is it's getting that NPC and making you talk.
So basically, in the place where the time machine is, there's a hole next to the time machine with an NPC in it that is invisible, called "To the Past!" exclamation point. Right?
That's all the time machine does.
And then that's what the time machine just tells that NPC to then warp you to the past.
Why doesn't the time machine just warp you to the past?
Exactly.
It's in a time machine costume.
It's an invisible Dexbot.
That's just how they did it.
My entire life is a lie.
It's kind of gross. So yeah, basically when you're playing, listen out to for the Dexbot.
Yeah, when you warp to the past, just turn up your volume and try to.
You'll hear it. It's there, but you'll hear it.
It's just not like obvious.
It's out in the distance because you're not standing next to it. It's in the pit.
Yeah, it's coming from the pit next to the time machine.
Oh yeah.
All right, Stevie. Is there any more? I think. Right?
Slider rails work as intended.
Yeah, we got that. We got that covered.
Let's see. We got all the testing stuff.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the testing stuff. So, as we said in the stream, something playable. In quotes. Just kidding, not in quotes. But there's something playable coming in 2016. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
No dates because I don't like pressure.
No dates
Neither does
because
Alex.
we've made that mistake before. Many times.
Lots of times.
Alex doesn't like working under pressure.
Yeah, working under pressure sucks. But I think 2016 is like a reasonable enough window to not provide any pressure.
We'll be playing something.
Woo, yay! Hooray!
If all goes well, it's usually the full game.
Yeah, if all goes well, but just in case, we do anticipate.
It'll probably if it's not the full, it's probably future, and then past will be like
similar to how we'll do with Legacy. But yeah, it's really cool. We get to play, and how the beta works is that we'll have I don't know how we'll do it, but it'll just be random. You'll get an email.
Okay, so
if you have a key. Yeah, Kevin's probably gonna
closed beta.
The one
you will
to do it.
randomly get emailed, saying you have access. So yeah, anyone.
Yeah, I think people are now confused based off a statement that Dogon made on the site saying.
Yeah, a lot of people are. There's been a lot of people sprouting some false info and all that.
Yeah.
So basically.
So closed beta, you get emailed. If you're chosen, you get to play for a few days.
And if you're
that's
in
basically our test period.
The previous closed beta, you also get to play as well.
Oh yeah, that too. And then once we've made sure everything's working fine with the small group of people we have, we'll do open beta, which means everyone can just join in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be like
open
3
beta.
days.
Open beta is basically what I'm gonna name another game right now, but Toontown is technically an open beta right now.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing beta. Okay. Yes.
So don't get discouraged if you don't get a random key. All you have to do is wait literally 3 days. It's not the end of the world there.
Yeah, it's not that.
I don't think Retro will be complete. Like enough to say it's a full release. It'll always be an open beta until we're pretty much.
Yeah, until it's the original, pretty much.
Yeah, so it's a forever open beta basically. There you go. That's the explanation. Yeah, because I've read on the forums that some people are a bit confused.
Yeah.
About what is closed, what is open.
It
Yeah, I
closed-
know a lot of people were concerned because a lot of people were bragging about the fact that they had keys already.
It's all good.
And Dogon kind of went in and said, well, stop that, or like, we may recant that statement, and so people began to panic.
Yeah, so don't brag about having a key, or we'll take yours away. Because we
No.
can do that.
Pretty
We have
much.
the, I have the
I don't
list on
think
my
we'll be
computer.
doing that, but yeah, don't. I
Intimidate them.
no,
Okay.
I wouldn't really brag about it. Is basically what I'm saying. Don't.
That's just something that's
it-
not nice.
Everyone eventually gets to play, and it's not like you're going to be having that key for, a while. You're just probably going to be paying for it.
3 days.
Having a key is nothing special. You just get in the game
A little bit
really-
early, and you'll probably be the ones crashing alongside
You'll be
it.
the
so
one
you probably won't be able to play
experiencing the most
anyway.
bugs.
Like, you're literally guinea pigs. It's nothing to brag about. Literally, Alex and Kevin will use you as guinea pigs.
Yeah,
and
you're basically a stress test. Anyway,
You're not gonna
it'll
be
still be
talking
fun
about
for you either way.
Yeah.
Either one you get.
until Josh or Alex decide to start shooting you repeatedly in the game. And
Oh,
then-
Josh
yeah.
is gonna play the game.
No, he'll definitely. Okay. He'll definitely get on.
I'm
we
just
still have
kidding,
fun.
Kevin. I know Josh will play it.
Question: why do people call them keys? It's a whitelist.
Eh.
No.
It was a whitelist.
Okay,
before.
it was a whitelist until we switched over. It now
it's
basically is a key. No.
Yeah, there's like a. You can see on the retro site. There's like a place to put them.
Basically, it's
Yeah.
ever since we moved over to the new site and new stuff, we have a lot more control in terms of that.
Yeah, because
Having
keys
it
was how
automatically give
you
you
originally
access.
wanted to go,
Yeah.
It was
right?
very
Yeah.
hard to make keys work on the old site. So,
We just couldn't. We didn't have that type of access.
yeah, that's what I meant by very hard.
Sorry, I tend to go into
it's all
things.
good, Kevin. I understand. But yeah, it's a lot easier now because it's pretty much
We have complete
yeah,
access.
it's like it's your site.
Yep.
So did I miss anything
Anyway,
about
that's how that
testing?
works.
I think I got everything.
No, you didn't.
I didn't get everything.
No, you got everything.
Oh, I
Well
did
done.
get
Everything's
everything.
Yeah, it
good.
looks like that's everything.
Is that the
There's
last thing? on the
no
list,
set
CD?
time
That
to
sounds
when
like the last
testing will
thing.
be, though.
Or is there more?
Yep, that's it. Aside from the fact that there should be a devblog tomorrow.
Yeah, but that was like. Shout
I
out to
won't say
Professor
anymore.
Tonium. He's in the call.
Finally. Hey, Professor.
He's
Hey,
alive.
Austin.
His roommate walked in on him and he had to leave. But he's back. Just in time for us to discuss the Legacy live stream.
Whoa!
Stevie, get that
Tree simu-
thread right
Tree
open.
Simulator 2016.
Yeah, planting
Placing.
grass simulator.
Alright, so this thread has like a bunch of like unnecessary information, so it's gonna be a minute because I gotta like filter through.
Don't worry, just say everything. Isn't that the one
Alright.
that has like all the funny quotes?
That's the one that I
Yeah,
can't
yes,
fire.
it is actually.
Just say them.
Alright. When is the game gonna be ready to play? Probably a lot of time to do due to
Messing up a lot there.
I'm trying to like put this into different words.
know what you
In a
mean.
while because there's still a lot of stuff to be done and it's just a hobby.
So basically, Legacy will take a hot minute because
Since retro is kind of more of a focus, I guess you could say.
because that's coming out
Once
first.
retro's kind of pretty much stable, everything's like good, all our tools are there, all that. Legacy's probably going to be really full force for development.
Mhm.
So, I
And
mean, you won't be
because,
waiting that long to play that either.
We all have other obligations and stuff as well, so it
You have
takes.
lives.
We don't
I mean-
exactly have all day every day to make.
You won't be waiting like 5 years to play Legacy. Let's just say that you'll be playing it.
Yeah,
Only 4.
it'll be sooner than you think. Because I know people are like, oh man, summer 2030, but it's
No, you'll
be sooner.
When-
I mean, a
when
lot of
Retro's
Legacy
out-
looks complete.
when retro's really pretty much out, Legacy will become pretty much a full focus for development and
Yeah, it's really
right now it's just basically a lot of world building and stuff.
Yeah, we
We're
gotta
gonna
get that
start
world
with
out. Doing our best.
I mean, it seems like obviously it's probably just like random bits and pieces, but like it seems like a lot of world building has been done compared to what like.
Let's keep thinking that. Yeah. So Stevie, hit me up with
I mean, it is.
hit me up with number 2.
Plank Nano deconfirmed again.
Plank. Yeah. That's just. It's a
Everybody
dead dream,
go
guys.
cry in
Dream,
the corners.
Izzy. I can dare to dream.
What was 3? Did you say 3? I can't remember.
What is your favorite area? We have not revealed it yet.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
What's your favorite revealed area?
My favorite revealed
So
area?
far,
The
you've,
zoo.
like,
My roommate walked out, so I'm gonna say hello. Hello.
Hey Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say the zoo is my favorite revealed area. It was
What
Foot
about your
Slice,
favorite
and now the zoo has just
area?
captured my heart.
Yeah, I'm
But
But
interested
this
in what the
unreleased
zoo
area is
looks like.
captured even more. Alright, what's next?
You guys use Blender, except for one who uses Maya.
That's Ethan.
Mine is very
He's-
nice. Why do you
he's,
hate on mine?
Because Unity and Blender work very well together.
Bigger zones will have more platforming.
Yep.
I love it.
It's just a lot of this stuff I'm just gonna be agreeing with because that's really all I can do.
We will see all the original nanos.
That's been a thing for a while.
Yes, sir.
Though.
Chicken is in the catacombs, a minor subplot.
That's a good one.
Sided with the space chickens versus the mutant eggplants.
$5 says
Yeah.
Cal will be with him, and he'll
That,
be.
yeah, I
she'll be
was
with
about to
him.
say I'm betting on Cow being with them because Cow never leaves chicken alone.
I'll mention this because it's new information, but the catacombs under nowhere, right? They are the same kind of plot as the original, right? Where there's the mutant chickens versus the eggplants, and chicken from Cow and Chicken is siding with the mutant, not the mutant eggplants, the chickens from outer space, because they're both chickens.
And then Cal's gonna side with the mutant eggplants because that's just how narrative writing goes.
Stevie, hit me with number 4, whatever we're on. 6. Next one.
Cartographer died.
That's irrelevant. Next one.
Rip Cartographer. You will be able to change a nano's power with most likely the same method as in the original.
Yes, sir. That's all. That's all.
There will be a fusion belladonna.
Yeah, I talked about that earlier in the Powerpuff Girls devblog.
Nano.
No,
God bless
no merch
America.
store.
No what now?
No merch store.
Oh,
No
no
merch
merch store.
store.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, no, let's not.
We don't want Turner to come and destroy everything.
No, sir.
Let's just skip to the next one.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
You
Not
can
the
try to
next
filter
one.
this out now.
I
Just go
would-
to like some
Don't-
relevant new
don't-
information.
But this seems pretty relevant here.
Uh,
No. No.
Say it.
Ethan
Do
was
it.
fired, and that's all you need to know.
What is
Yep,
it?
Ethan was fired.
Oh yeah, Ethan.
Ethan was
JT
fired, and
Ethan
that
was
is
fired.
all
JT
you
was fired. It was all a good time.
A lot of people
Okay.
were fired.
No event nanos.
What?
Good.
No event
Are you
nanos.
stealing Stevie's job?
Good.
Yeah, why would you do
Oh, I'm
such a
sorry.
thing?
I'm sorry.
Bruh. I
I'm
appointed
sorry.
this man.
You're fired.
I was never
XBC,
hired.
you're
What?
Fired.
I was never hired in the first place.
XBC, do you want a job at CC? Yes.
No.
You're fired.
He's
Nah,
fired.
man, I'm not interested.
Well, guess what? You were just hired and then you were just fired.
Immediately.
That's
You
what I. That's a joke.
didn't even get the
I'm not
benefits.
interested.
Quick,
You
Steve,
were
save me
fired
from
from
this
like a
madness.
fan club.
Start now.
Sector V is mostly finished, missing the treehouse and holograms.
It is in some pools, not pools as in like actual pools, like the water inside the pools. But I can,
They
I can actually, I can
redone-
fix
Dogon
that
couldn't
myself,
get
like
out.
right now. But I just don't want to.
Dogon
They've-
couldn't get out of the pool.
Rip. They've redone Sector V 8 times, and if they do it again, they quit.
I quit. If Zelgon does it again, I quit.
Okay,
Well,
it
then
says
does it
it
like-
just
So-
says
so
I
before-
quit, and it didn't say who said
Before
it.
you all get alarmed, the context of that is that it's taking into account not all Dogon has not made it 8 times. Like Legacy has made it 8 times. So like they had different world builders before Dogon. And they made Sector V because everyone starts with Sector V. So like before they were announced as a project, I think they did Sector V twice ish. And then there's like the future. We counted the future in that count too. And the demo world, which was also Sector V. So it's not like, oh man, we did Sector V the past in Legacy with Dogon making it 8 times. It was like 3 times,
times
maybe.
must suck.
Of that.
He doesn't think it's
This is a little too much.
This one isn't in the
Okay.
thread, but I have to point out that Bert was forced to read my pointless comments for 3 hours.
Oh yeah. That was his favorite.
Okay.
Bert doesn't want you to worship him, but somebody likes to worship him every morning.
That's
Is that relevant new information?
You told me to read it.
No, I told
told me to read everything.
Vert, just give him your money.
Yeah, filter. If you can filter
Yeah.
like the boring stuff out,
Technically,
or
I
the
haven't
stuff that I
given
can't
it
really
to
say
him
anything
yet,
about.
but-
Okay. If a show fits into FFL, they'll add it. They can even add Big Time Rush or even Drake and Josh.
You know we're
if
adding
it-
Big
if
Time
a
Rush.
good case can be made.
Make
for it.
it big time.
We're definitely adding those. What are you talking about?
Yeah, for Jason.
I mean,
Oh, wait,
Big Time
I'll-
Rush is a great plot addition to FusionFall.
I
Like,
made a doc with all the Big Time Rush characters on it. I'm planning on filling it out as time
Dude.
goes
we're really serious about adding them.
on.
Just kidding.
All right, hit me.
Fusion battles
I mean,
won't be
Big
harder,
Time
but they will
Rush
require
is my
more
favorite
skill.
anime.
What'd you say, Stevie? Fusion battle something?
Fusion battles won't be harder, but they will require more skill.
Yeah, it will. It's gonna be great.
Oh,
It's gonna feel
Basically,
like
if
an
you
actual
suck,
boss
you're not
fight
getting
instead of like
anywhere.
a monster that you have to fight, and it's a bit stronger.
Is it like not a point and click adventure?
I hope not.
Like last one?
yeah,
Let's see.
same.
I
I'm
missed
making
this
a
part of
point
this
click
Actual
game.
like dodging implementation, like the actual dodge attack now.
I don't know. That's all Jason's specialty.
Jason.
We're making a point and click game like Telltale.
The Batman one, you mean?
Yeah, just like that. Just like The Walking Dead is.
We're gonna innovate with our Telltale games. We'll just point and click.
What's next on the list?
Bosses will have different themes. It has a question mark by it, so I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Different themes
Alright,
like
then.
music.
Oh,
yeah,
I mean,
like
music
Buttercup will have a
themes,
different theme than
depends on
Belladonna.
what Pan Man wants to make a theme for. I'm sure
Like, I think
some
it'd be
will
cool
have
if like the
cool themes.
Powerpuff Girl fusions had their own theme from like the Etta and Eddie fusions. I don't think every fusion should have their own, but like if they're from the same show, they should share a theme.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. See that one image with like the on the billboards they'll have like
Oh,
I don't even know how to
Justice Fruit
describe
pies.
it. Yes, the Justice Fruit pies.
That was awesome. Vert made that in like I don't remember if it was a day or like a few days.
We've been staring at that photo for a while.
Yeah, it was,
You guys have just seen it.
it was
I'm
really
sorry.
nice. Really good picture. He's very
That's
talented.
awesome.
Support Vert
I
for
like
Art
the
School
fact-
2016.
Vert.
Because that is where he applied to.
Fun fact: Vert was showing off that photo in his Discord profile for.
Yeah, that
That's
was
all
the
I
Blossom
can
in his
do.
Discord profile for.
He was also
Years.
Dexter for a while.
Yeah, he was doing that one too.
I like how there's the Dexter and Blossom are eating like the peanut butter and like jelly like
They're eating
bars.
they're eating the Major Glory flavor and the Valhallan flavor of Justice Fruit pies.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dex
I
block
saw that mention of Valhalla in there.
Yeah, he's a
Nice.
character in
I also
Justice
like
Friends.
the stream photos that he did.
The statue.
I'm gonna go back to that because those are really good.
Alright, Stevie, hit me.
No, that
What's
was there.
next?
If you can support it with evidence, you can add anything to the game.
Yeah, that kind of goes with the other thing that we mentioned earlier about Big Time Rush.
Just because a show is still running doesn't mean that it can't be added.
That's true. We're a bit cautious when it comes to those.
There's way too many nanos in the game to give a final number on it.
Oh yeah, I don't even off the top of my head I couldn't even give you a reasonable guess.
4,000.
Okay, that's a bit too unreasonable.
400,000.
100.
Hit me next, Stevie.
They're considering changing the nanotypes for some of the nanos.
We already did change.
We
Bubbles is
forgot
probably
that.
on that list, right? We changed
Yeah,
Bubbles.
Yeah.
She's
Bubbles.
Adaptium now. Makes sense because she's blue, Adaptium's blue, and you can have all three powers
Bubbles.
in like a row. It's cool.
Now you can actually have the 3 Powerpuff Girls like together.
And you're not. It's not like a detriment to your combat skills or whatever.
Yeah.
The text filter is going to be changed to be much better.
Oh yeah,
It applies for both.
applies for both. Yeah, we can fix that in retro.
Are you gonna fix
We already know retro is going to be this year XBC.
Oh man,
That was
okay.
mentioned in the retro live thing, which you weren't here for.
Oh yeah, I went to
Rip.
another taco.
If you know anything about Will Tilt, send help.
And I know that's relevant. But is that important?
Irrelevant.
It's very important, clearly.
No.
Instead of making shorter fences, they hide the ending with a bush.
That is
Also, they added bushes.
That is because we just don't want to make shorter fences.
I
Or
don't blame
fence
you. It
ends,
seems
I guess would be a
complicated and
more
annoying.
appropriate term.
I have a question about Retro because the text filtering reminded me of it.
Yeah?
Do you have a way to fix those horrendous translations in Retro, or is it going to be
What
bad?
translations?
Translations?
Translation errors in FusionFall that I can remember. Like, yeah, there are like certain sentences that are like structured weirdly. Like I remember Juniper Lee
Oh, Courage had one of those too.
had one.
Probably.
Do you have the ability
I think
to
it's
fix
doable,
those,
but
or-
I don't know if we'll do it. Because I don't want to read everything and check it for grammar.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any, but maybe I
Yeah,
just wasn't
I
aware.
know Courage had like a major like structure typo with one of his sentences, and it like did not make sense in the.
I think
transactions.
with what we can do now, we can fix that. I think that is a. If I'm thinking of how it takes that correctly,
Yeah.
then I think that's fixable.
I think we're on the same wavelength there.
If you don't fix it, I will fire myself.
I don't. If I know where it gets that text from, I'm trying not to say it without giving too much detail away of how we do it. Then it might be fixable.
Yeah. Alright, Stevie.
Let's see. Dexter's dad was the first character drawn by Vert.
Yep. That's true.
Dexter's dad is Adaptium, the nano.
Yes, he is. 'Cause
Dexter's
he's
dad
got
is
blue.
the third NPC in Hook Slice.
If you go back to incoming transmission episode, whichever one was Hook Slice,
You
I
definitely
called
did
it.
not call it.
I did do. Okay.
I'm joking, you called it.
I know. I called it.
Yeah, Dexter's dad's third NPC in Hook Slice.
At one point, we decided let's all go out. What a glorious mistake!
Yep, we're
Let's go out.
we're taking the bull by the horns when it comes to Legacy. No holds back, no holds barred. I
Retro
guess is the correct
has-
term.
Retro is pretty much the reason why that's a thing.
Yep.
No dab animation.
Sadly.
Like, just save that for the history books. I don't want to be asked again.
The dab animation is being added to Retro. No.
You know, there are people who PM me asking for information about the game. I'm not a developer.
Yep.
Please stop.
I'm not a developer either. No, I'm
Like
sorry.
honestly,
I
like
just-
CT know nothing. Like people think that CT have this like huge knowledge of the game. We know nothing. They won't tell us. We
I don't know
beg and
anything
they
about the
won't
game either. I just no. I'm just.
Long past the days when CT actually knew things. Long past.
That was like the first week. That was like 2 years ago. That doesn't happen anymore. We don't know anything.
Back in ancient times.
I don't even know my login.
On your own website.
Yeah. I truly don't know my passwords by heart.
Oh,
so
God,
I
you
don't
better
know my
never-
login.
You better never clear your cache. Or...
No, it's stored on something. I take my password off of a.
Oh
use
yeah, I know
LastPass.
you do. Yeah.
Yeah, the security nut over here.
Yeah.
So I don't know my password. Something else knows my password.
Stevie, play us out.
There will be a first-person mode.
Sure. I didn't know that was happening until Dogan said it. But I guess it's happening now.
I will never use it.
Great. I will never use it except for screenshots.
No
Pretty
one will
much,
ever use
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that actually is a really good one for screenshots. And then disable HUD, which should be
Yeah.
another thing.
I hope it's
Um,
something that's like not like scroll in and suddenly you're in first person mode because that's gonna mess me up so much.
Oh yeah, I don't like.
I hope
it when
that's
that
like its own
happens.
separate like key function or that you can disable.
Probably.
Like Toontown, where
Like-
you hit tab and you get different camera angles.
Or like you
Yeah,
push
I
the
do
mouse
that.
wheel in, and that's what does it.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think,
like
I don't
just
think we'll do
some
that.
or like you go into your settings and you can just uncheck or check first person mode because I don't want first person mode. It's gonna get me killed.
Or a button can do camera angles, like I said.
Yeah, I don't think first person will work for this. I mean,
I'm
It's for
super excited
screenshots
for it, though.
and nothing else.
for screenshots.
That's why
You are
that's
not
the only
expected
reason
to
I'm
play the
excited
game in
for it,
first
is
person.
screenshot.
Or recording, if you're recording a video or something, and you need to go into first person so you don't see your own character.
Hmm.
It isn't like a first-person shooter thing though. It's like camera mode. And shit.
It's like a
Yeah.
camera
It's
mode.
basically yeah.
FFL first-person shooter confirmed.
What's next on the list? Bucky, Roo.
Battlefield
Not all of the
Edition.
Academy Nanos are coming back.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Good.
I mean, I personally want them, but I'm not in the majority.
Guys, remember when Alien X was the first Nano we
I'm
got?
gonna write them in anyway.
No, Alien X was
Zoe,
never
should we phrase this as Academy Nanos or post Academy Nanos?
I'd say post because we already know that Finrex and Alien X are in the game.
Exactly. I think that's the major thing people don't understand because everyone's guessing Alien X,
There's
but then
promo
Alien
art
X.
with both Finrex and Alien
Yeah.
X on
Yeah,
the site
exactly.
somewhere.
So
It's
I
like
think
Nanos.
people need to understand that's post.
Yeah,
Academy.
it was like the Nano silhouettes that they had them on there. So yeah.
Runty is in the game, not as a Nano.
Nice.
Runty!
Also, I want to go back to the other one. What do you guys think the cut post Academy Nanos will be?
Amphibian.
Yeah.
Wrath.
I would know. I barely know anything about the game.
Yeah, Kevin doesn't. It's okay.
Amphibian and Wrath.
I wanted to say Princess Bubblegum, but I feel like she's actually gonna be in there.
Yeah, probably.
She's
Yeah.
too mainstream. Gumball.
Gumball will be there.
Gumball.
Let's do the gumball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally wasn't
Gumball.
the entire premise of the feature.
Gumball.
It's actually outlandish. I'm actually offended that you said that.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
Forgive me.
Alright, Stevie, quick. How much more is there, by the way?
I think that's the end of
They're
it.
split into like several different posts, so I have to like keep scrolling through.
Oh my god,
Try to
there is
wrap it up,
more.
because, like,
Ew.
I'm hungry.
Okay,
Been here for
they
days.
will make tutorial videos for FusionFall Legacy.
Yeah, we will.
I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
devs.
Like you don't
I
even
want to
know.
see.
I've seen it. I don't know if I could say this actually. Never mind.
You can say it.
I've seen early drafts of something.
Yeah, same. It looks really good.
Interesting.
So far.
Very,
Reference.
very
There might
interesting.
be redeemable codes for events.
For events? Sure, that sounds like something we do.
That applies for retro
Yeah.
and legacy.
FFC
Yeah,
Best
possible.
Beat Questin.
That'll
Best beat.
probably
We found-
I don't think
we'll
they'll be
still-
the same codes. So
Oh,
don't.
well, I guess
They'll
that
be. We'll be
code
switching
red
that
useless.
up.
So the
Why
codes
do
on
we-
the botnet site are no longer relevant.
Maybe? I don't know, we might use them. Might not.
Remember that code Prissy discovered? It's not useless.
Like, that I discovered?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, in the video.
Oh no, I'm making sure that one works.
Wait, what is that code?
Sure.
Before I was a dev, Kevin, I found, on one of my older videos, I like cracked the case, and I was the only person who could find the hidden code in one of the devblogs that they made.
Somewhere found.
It was like,
Oh, if you're talking about legacy codes and you all the ones you know so far, I guess those would be the same. I'm talking about
Yeah, it was the-
retro.
Yeah, it was
the
rebuilding,
construction hat one.
recreating FusionFall.
Prizzy, that was
Yeah,
also
so legacies will probably keep their codes.
Yeah.
that was also the video of the return of the FusionFall Legacy 2 Remastered Extended Edition, Squared, The Second Coming, whatever you said.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
The game,
it
the movie,
already.
the game, movie.
Game, the movie, the movie, the game, the
Yep.
movie, whatever.
The movie, the game, the movie, yeah. That's that one. The movie, the game, the movie.
Yes.
We will get the head grapple item from Chowder.
Yeah, it was in the
Not
original
much.
game.
Not much to say about that, but it's there. Infected zone barriers now have projectors, and they are now domes.
Yeah,
That's
that's pretty
great.
cool. It makes them.
Best.
I think it
Best.
makes them look cooler.
I think they were originally supposed to be domes.
Yeah, they were. I'm
They were, but they
fairly
were
certain
like
they were
square
originally supposed to be
instead.
domes, but they changed it in development.
Yeah, they were originally supposed to be how we have it in legacy. I remember that.
We're almost done.
There will be more buildings we can enter, but not all buildings.
Yeah, not every single house, but like important ones, as you saw, Dex Labs and
Chris
Foster's.
Waldron's
we
house, you know,
confirmed,
you don't
Treehouse
say
we
that.
confirmed.
Summerland houses will be redesigned to look more like the houses from the show.
Yeah, we showed those off. It's pretty cool.
Genius Grove is connected to Sector B.
Yep.
Ooh.
Genius Grove is
Yeah,
north,
that's
directly north of
cool.
Sector B.
It is,
Nice.
yeah.
The super secret
Interesting.
character reveal is Brick from PPG.
I forgot we did that. Yeah, Brick's in the game. You
And
probably
he will
already
have
knew
a
that.
nano.
And he will have a nano.
It's
You probably
obvious.
could have guessed that too.
4, count them, 4 characters to do devblogs on. Rolf, Eustace, brick, and auto.
We'll get
There it
around to it.
Oh, I'm sure.
And that's the end of the stream.
We also confirmed.
wait,
you haven't mentioned this, but I don't think it was in the thread. We mentioned. I also saw a thread about this, which is why I want to bring it up. We mentioned
Hidden
that
character art.
when you fight Fuse in the Darklands for the first time, and I don't mean that like, oh, you're gonna fight him again, but I mean him like, oh, you're gonna fight Fuse in the Darklands, and then there's more after that. You know what I mean? I don't even know if you're
Yes.
gonna. I don't know if you're gonna fight him again. I don't think I planned that far.
Get it? Do you get it?
But I meant like by the end of the Darklands, like by the end of where the original game should have ended. I don't know how to explain this. So like the end of the Darklands, right? That's where the original FusionFall ended. So at that same point in FusionFall Legacy, you'll be around level 40. We confirmed that. Which means you'll have 40 primary nanos at that point.
That's a lot of nanos.
Plus all the
We got the
secondaries.
power. We got the
That's
power.
like double uploads worth of nanos.
Yes, sir.
So is it like post game after Fuse?
It's not post game. It's just the game continues.
Game continues.
Post game sounds like cool to me. I don't know why.
There's no post game.
This isn't Pokemon. There's no post league.
The game the fight with Fuse in the Darklands is just
The fight is never over.
You could think of it as a
Never
boss
over.
fight just in the game. It's not the final boss anymore. Like the game continues on from there.
The war is never over.
And obviously, the more we got the Darklands, it means there'll be more levels, which means more primary nanos. It's gonna be great.
There's also the hidden character art.
Oh yeah, the hidden character art. They found out what it was. They don't know what it is though. Like
Everybody seems to think it's Marceline.
People have said Sunny Bridges. People have said Marceline. People have said some really,
I don't know
really
that.
weird things.
I guess cats.
Oh yeah, Becky thinks it's cats.
Some bridges are wrong. I think it's Marceline.
Cats.
It's cats.
It's Marceline.
I'll have a picture up if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I think that's all the information we covered.
That would be it.
All right. So this was a very long one compared to the last one.
Oh yeah.
This is about
It was
an
a lot
hour.
of fun though.
So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Everyone can say peace out now.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Why do I do this?